right, what's going on, everyone? It is Sunday, and I just want to start this off by saying thank you very much to 78 Simple for becoming a loyal member of the channel. From all of us members to you, much appreciated, and welcome
to the Rabid's Den.
All right, so let's continue on here, see what we got going on. What's all happening in the chat here? We have... Scroll. Oh my gosh, you guys are talking away like crazy today. What is happening here? Scrolling up for like an hour, I guess. So we got Crypto Moons. What is going on? Techman, Red Putts. Techman, aren't you supposed to be at the casino today? What's going on? Taking a day off, or is that later? Alvadadas, Joe Buckus. We got Red Putts again. Crypto Moons. You guys are talking away about Flux and all sorts of stuff. We got Alexander Fleener. Scrolling through. Dan Ruggs horse coin. Constantly rugging that horse coin. Like, eventually they're gonna run out of horse coin, aren't they? I don't know. Maybe not. Scrolling through. What do we got? Skirm, what's going on, Skirm? Kia Enigma Adventures. Oh, here we go. We got the one and only. Oh, my buttons aren't working for me. What's going on? What am I on? I'm on the right one. All right. Budweiser. All right, it's been a rough start this morning, so I'll get into that in a minute here. But we got Shea Mining, Alvadados, Kia Enigma again. I'm repeating everybody, which I try not to do, but sorry. 78 Simple, what's going on? Sebchap S, what's happening? Aladis, Joe Bucketus, Thomas Naskin, Ultra Carbon, Power Mines Crypto. Hey. He's not just mining crypto. He's power mining the crap out of crypto. Awesome. Golden Wolf, what's going on? Gaming with Smokey Dan. What's happening, Gaming with Smokey Dan? Automatic Beats is in the house. We got Sherlock's. Oh, it just jumped on me. Oh, we got Langanini. It's like, not I'm just going to call you Lamborghini. It's much easier. But we got Landagini, I believe, if you say it fast. So what's going on, everyone? It is Sunday. So like 2 hours ago, I was like, you know what? I want to start implementing some more stuff into the stream. So I started with Streamlabs. It seems like a lot of people are using Streamlabs now, or not Streamlabs, StreamYard. I was like, all right, I'm going to set this up, but it's more for, looks like, the podcast style, stuff like that. So like I went into it, I was testing, all right, it has the features I want. I went and subscribed to it, and then I tried setting it up, and I'm like, this thing is garbage. I don't want this. It's not working. This is, I've been just, I've been playing around with this for 20 minutes. It's not made for my style of streaming, I guess I should say. So then I contact support. I want my money back now. So they refunded me, and then I went into like Restream and some things, and then I subscribed to them, and I'm just trying to get things set up. So I'm sitting on there now, and I'm not using it right now because I didn't finish getting things set up, but I'm just looking for more features to add to the live stream. So yeah, it was a pretty crazy past couple hours here, just dealing with stuff that doesn't want to work for mine. It's harder to make. I feel it's harder to make videos like Panda style, my style, where you're behind the camera all the time, showcasing stuff. Everything else is geared for sitting in front of a camera and, throwing the green screen backgrounds behind you and all this stuff. And I feel streaming that way, everything's geared towards that. Nothing's geared to the way I do stuff, the way Panda does stuff and stuff. It's a lot harder, even though it seems like you don't really have to do that much. It's a lot harder to do it than straight up showing yourself in front of a camera. I feel that way to make videos is very, very easy, but that's just not the way I do it. But regardless, I'm looking into some other features and trying to get things out because certain sources don't work the way I want them to. And I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway, how's everyone doing today? It is Sunday. We are live. We're doing a Q&A. So you guys kind of ask me questions and we'll see what happens. But have you guys looked at what to mine? Did you guys look at what to mine today? I'm surprised nobody, maybe someone mentioned it in chat, but I didn't even, just started doing content last week. Oh, hey, Power Mines Crypto. Awesome. You started making videos. Sweet. Yeah, did you guys check it out? I don't know if it's bugged or glitched. So let's just look at something right quick. First, we're going to look at Flux. Yesterday, yes, it had that pump. It went up. I actually sold it around here. I'm hoping it dumps back down to this level here so I can buy back in and essentially get, 40, 50% more Flux. That'd be awesome. That's my goal, my plan, and so on. But anyway, the price is down, not down to where I want it yet, but you got to be patient with these things when it comes to the, these trading and stuff and getting in, don't just jump on it or you will lose money due to fees and stuff. Anyway, regardless, the price is down and the hash rate is up. So we know what this means. If the price goes down and hash rate goes up, you know, either one of them, price goes down, profitability goes down. Price stays the same, hash rate goes up, profitability on mining goes down. So we have a double here. We have the price going down and then we have the hash rate going up. But for some weird chaotic reason, what to mine is showing profit on Flux. Yesterday it wasn't. So what's going on here, guys? This is telling me at 11 cent power, we're making 8 cents after power with the price down, hash rate up over yesterday. And yesterday we were negative like 16 cents. That's kind of weird, isn't it? What is happening with what to mine? Is it broken or are these the real numbers? Anybody know? I guess the only way to truly figure this out is actually I didn't put this into my spreadsheet. So maybe I should have done that. You know, maybe we'll do that right now. Let's put this into my spreadsheet to see what the profitability is actually looking like. So actually, let's go into our spreadsheet here and kind of adjust this to our parameters. So we're going to the GPU side here. Where's Flux? Flux. Do I have, where are you in this one? Furo, that. Do I not? Oh, there we go. Flux 54. So yeah, that's to be inflated. So that's when we were playing around with 26. What do I have it up here? 45. Yeah. So this is the one. So you can estimate it with the parallel assets. So what's the price of this bad boy at right now? We're looking at Flux. Price is 92 cents. So 0.92. All right. And the current hash rate on the network is hanging out. Actually, I don't have my hash rate power calculator on right now. So we're going to open that up. Let's take a look at, this is something we'll have to look at later on as well, the good old Yada coin. But right now we want Flux. Engage Flux. There is 7.09 megasouls on the entire network. See, we'll show you right here. On the entire network, 7.09 megasouls. So mega hash version 0.7.09. So we hash in the hashes. So we're going to use this, pump that into here. Engage. All right. So now, so I have it at about 61 souls, 42 cents on. Okay. That's interesting. I'm kind of way out of here. Oh, but 54 cents in power. So at 11 cents per kilowatt hour, I'm going to put in 100 watts times 24 divided by 1,000. 11. I totally butchered that. 100 watts times 24 divided by 1,000 times that by 0.11 cents, 26 cent power. So according to this, it is profitable if, you know, this is the guesstimation based on it. So I don't know. That's weird. That's crazy. Things are looking like Flux may be profitable right now. That's interesting because yesterday it wasn't. I don't know what's going on here. You guys mining Flux right now? Have you guys like figured out your actual rewards that you're getting or something based on your hash rate? These are some numbers we need to figure out. But according to what to mine, we are profitable on it. Same thing with Zelhash. Nice hash version of Flux is actually also making 6 cents. Lithium's actually making 2 cents at 11 cents. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. GPU mining is currently profitable. Now, does that mean go out and buy 100,000 GPUs because you're going to make profit? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the ROI is still never, but pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Interesting. So anyway, let's now that we cleared that up, let's take a look. What to mine is 50 cents off from what it says on Profit Mine. Do I mine Nexa? I used to. I did until the hash rate picked up too high. So then I shut off. So when Nexa first came out for GPUs, now remember, Nexa was CPU mineable for like 3 months before GPUs hit on. So all those guys that were on it with CPUs, they got a lot of Nexa. I missed out on that. I didn't even know about Nexa at the time. But when Nexa finally hit GPUs, that's when people started hearing about it. You know, the first day it hit GPUs, I think I got like 45 million coins in the first 24 hours. And then, you know, it kept declining since then because the hash rate is picking up. Now, at least yesterday, maybe I got to redo all the numbers because the Flux was totally unprofitable yesterday. Today it is. And now, yesterday we looked at it through my sheet there, and Nexa was no longer profitable. So it'll be interesting. You know, we might have to look at that too. Let's just look at freaking Nexa now to see how it is looking, at least for 11-cent power. You know, if you have cheaper power, oh my gosh. So we're at 9.98. That's pretty close to where we were yesterday. Scroll down to Nexa, 9.98, 9.93. So we're actually up a little bit more in the hash rate, 9.98. Depending on the price, though, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. 1, 2. So it's up a little bit in price. Yeah, I'd still be losing 2 cents. So currently mining Nexa right now. It cost me $4.31 per day in power, and I'd be losing 2 cents. Now, you could potentially mine this for a loss of 2 cents, and then obviously if the price goes up, by the time your power bill hits, you'll be able to cover your power. But, you know, how much more is it going to go up? Maybe you're going to make 10 cents at the end of it and then cover your power. But is that 10 cents going to be worth it if your GPUs blow up on you and you have, like, you know, a 2-year ROI to pay off a fan? There's a whole bunch of uncertainties involved with it. And maintenance is a lot of fees that people probably don't really take into account when they're looking at their profit mining. Like, you gotta think, what if I have to replace a fan on a GPU? What if this blows up? What if that happens? Are you able to just, obviously people just be like, oh, it's $20. I'm going to pay it out of pocket. But if you're really, you know, running everything as a pure business and calculating your ups and downs and your maintenance fees, it's probably not worth it. But again, who knows? Obviously, if everything pumps severely in the future, it would be worth it. But, you know, it all depends how and why you mine. RabidMining with 0.461 efficiency on RTX 3070. What? 0.461 efficiency on a 3070. For what? What are we talking about? Nexa is the way for now. Nexa is technically the way. Well, according to what the mine, Flux is the way right now. Caspa's losing about 1 cent. So, you know, they're close to break even, but still not quite there yet. I mined 40 Flux and the pool took 5 in fees over the last few months with 1 card. That sucks. As Flux odd, I checked my Solana rate on both, and what to mine says $1.08, and profit mine said 57. Your souls per yeah. So what is your rate? What do you got? Let's go to what to mine here, and let's see. Like, I have it on current profit, current values. Now we can adjust this. Now default is always average, but hash rate bounces around. Ever since the merge, hash rate's swinging all over the place. So in theory, the average for the past 24 isn't really there anymore like it used to be with Ethereum, because everything was pretty consistent with obviously a little bit of hash rate as people picked up GPUs slowly going online. So we could use the averages, but we could still do that right now and just see what it looks like. So profit 24 hours, and then we're going to average last 24 hours. Let's see what it looks like this way. And Flux is still telling us 6 cents. Sell hash, so nice hash is actually more profitable with the 24-hour average. Radiant is actually breaking even. Interesting. Go Bite, whatever that is. We got Feathercoin. Alephium is -1 on the average for 24, losing 2 cents on Caspa. Ergo's interesting. It's doing pretty good. Where's Flux? Oh yeah, Flux is in the 6 cents up there. So yeah. So they are pretty close right now based on the past 2-4. Interesting. So go back to current. Go back to where we at. Current revenue. No, we don't want revenue. Current profit. And then what? Now it's so show. Okay, look at this. Now Flux is 11 cents profit after power. Like, I don't know. Is this real? Did something happen? Is there a floodgate? Is there a new parallel asset that no one knows about? Is something happening? That's every time we hit the refresh button. You know, if I hit the refresh button over the course of this live stream every 10 minutes, we might be making over $1 in profit here. What's happening? Yes, Flux happening is about 6 days, so you can cut 50% right off the. I go with this number because I don't know how accurate this number really is right here, right now. You know, I'd almost have to fire a GPU on it. See, are you getting, you know, a single 3070? Anybody have one 3070 mining in the past 24 hours? You getting 0.35 Flux in 1 day? I don't know. Dynex. Dynex is interesting. Now, I don't know. Dynex is efficient, very efficient. Like, example, I got a 3080, a 3070, 4 3060 Ti's, a couple of A2000, you know, 12 GPUs. And the total power between the OCTOMINER and all 12 GPUs on Dynex is like 380 watts. There is no coin as efficient as that. The only other issue with that, it's not making very much. It's making about $2 a day, but you're only using like $1 sum of profit. So, I mean, $1 sum of power. So it's very, you're making $1 after power on 12 GPUs. I still don't feel something like that is really worth it right now, but who knows if the coin pumps. I've also heard in the background that supposedly Dynex is gearing up for a rug pull. So yeah, I don't know. Take it any way you want, but if Dynex is gearing up for a rug pull, that's probably not a good idea. But it's interesting because they're also just trying to get listed on TaxBit or something. They said, in the next couple of weeks, TaxBit is supposed to be listed. So if they're gearing up for a rug pull, why are they trying to do this? Or is this part of a background plan where they're waiting for the price to quickly spike and then they will do that? I have no idea. So if you have Dynex, be careful, watch out. I got some Dynex, so I'm definitely watching out. If I see a quick price pump, I'm probably going to try selling because I don't know if it's legit or not, but usually that source is fairly accurate when it comes to information that I get. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. So I just say without utmost uncertainty, if you are mining Dynex, be careful for a potential rug pull incoming. Again, I don't know 100%. So it'll be interesting to see what happens with that. Be careful. Oh, there's Red Panda. Don't talk about Dynex. It's efficient, but someone told me it's going to rug pull soon. So I don't know how legit that information is. The person is usually pretty accurate on what's happening, but I don't know because it seems like let's go to blah, blah, blah. Let's just go into whatever this is called right now. If we go into here, like, yeah, they're trying to get listed. Where's their thing for TaxBit or whatever? P2B. Oh, not TaxBit. 2P, blah, whatever over here. Wrong chart. Okay, let's try this chart. Can you see it? No. Can't see that. No. How about this one? No. Okay, you guys can't see it. None of my screens want to show the whole view here. But anyway, on the side here, it says upcoming listing on January 24th. We're happy to announce that we'll be listed on P2B. The exchange boasts a 24-hour trade volume of 1.9 billion, top 10. Oh, they're already listed on. No, that's P2B. So they only have TaxBit and Trade Ogre right now. So I don't know. There's a lot of volume happening here and right around the time. So let's take a look at this price actually. You see this chart here. What's going on? So many buttons. Go up. This. Okay, none of them are working. What the heck? All right, fail it. Anyway, we look all the way up here. They said that around, it was about right here. And Dynex was doing pretty good. And then they said, be careful. Dynex is probably going to rug pull soon. And then it just collapsed like the next day after they told me that. I was like, okay, that's interesting. I'm going to just wait and see what happens. And now it's climbing again. So like, it seems like it's a strong coin doing its thing. They're doing listings. So I don't know if they're actually going to rug pull or not. I'm really skeptical on that. I don't think they will, but you never know, I guess. So be very careful is all I'm trying to point out there. I have no idea. We'll see what happens. RPM second rug pull over the last few months. Hey, no talking about pink chain here. We all know who owned that. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Chancoin, Yada all the way. Yeah, speaking of that, so hey, the network hash rate came down a bit. So let's just refresh here. So a lot of pools started popping up on, what is this? 0.35. For a second, I thought that said 35%. It's not. So it's under 1%. So that's good. But a lot of pools started popping up all of a sudden. They're having a lot of chain issues and sync issues, and everyone's going down constantly. And yesterday we talked about it. So we were running our own node, and then last night coins were disappearing and coming back, and they're resyncing everything and just trying to get up. So I guess it's a good thing this is happening kind of right now in a bearish type of market, because if something would have exploded in a bull run, there would be a lot of issues going on. So it looks like they, over the past day, Matt over there with Yadacoin has been pretty busy, and looks like he's got most things fixed up. Some of the pools are still having invalid hash rates and block heights and so on, but fixes are coming. So that's a good thing. Get everything kind of tweaked out. They're improving their scalability and all sorts of things, because they got hit pretty hard with some hash rate. They're used to like 1 to 200 kilohash worth of hash rate on the network, and then I believe it was a year ago when I did the how to miner. So, they hit about a little over a mega hash at that time, and then it dropped back down. They usually average 200 kilohash. And now, yesterday, I think they peaked around almost 6 mega hash. So they hit massive amounts of hash rate on the network. And now it looks like they're hanging out about 3.34 based on the pools that are just, kind of reporting hash rate right now. But yeah, so they got slammed and they're trying to tweak some stuff in the background. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out in the future scalability issues, but it's crazy. Zero coin solo mining with 110 kilohash. Damn, yeah, really? Ouch. 110. That should have got you a couple blocks for sure. You think? Is your node is it working correctly? Like your miners and everything connect to your node? You're sending shares, everything's working? That's interesting, huh? When you had a Rabid pool. I don't know. Like I said the other day, I got the Dero pool going on. I can't really afford to just start renting out VPSs, especially if nobody uses the pool. So, some of you guys have been asking me, so maybe I could try a Yada pool and rent a VPS and everything for it, but I don't know. I think it would be interesting. It takes a lot of work though. So I need like a dev team or something, a pool team, I don't know, to get together. But I think it would be kind of cool to have like a Rabid pool and then just kind of create a pool for, a few of these coins that a lot of us like to mine, like CPU or GPU. Like maybe we'll fire out a Caspa pool, maybe we'll fire out a Flux pool. I don't know. We'll see. Anything's possible, but yeah, it's a lot of work. I know. I don't have time to barely keep up to date with everything else. So you need like a team there. So, doing quick things like Dero and stuff, it's not that bad. But if you start getting into the whole mix of all these other pools that some of you guys are asking me to make, I don't think I'd be able to do it. Rabid Pro swimmer team to the Olympics. Magic Pool is down this morning. What is Magic Pool? What's that for? Is that a Yada coin pool? Nope, don't see no Magic Pool there. I'm playing the Monero lottery on my own node, no blocks yet, on a 5800X running in the background. Nice. Are you mining that? Smoky Dan. Are you mining that using the GUI wallet with your node, or you actually have your node running somewhere and you're pointing your rigs towards that node? BTC to the moon, RabidMining, they are listed on a new exchange. BTZ. Which one's BTZ? Why does that sound familiar? Let's take a look at BTZ. Which one's BTZ? Why didn't it? BTZ. Why is there no BTZ showing up? What? Is it BTCZ? Bitcoin Z. There we go. BTCZ. Is that what you mean? What is this? EcoHash. So there's some GPUs. Price is steady. Lots of exchanges. 80,000. Not bad volume. Huh. I never mind this. So that'll be interesting. Not much hash rate really, like in theory, at all. Depending on block rewards, it's paying out. So it looks like it's paying out $527 per day to all the miners out there. But there isn't that much hash rate. So, if you have 20%, in theory, you could be taking 20% of $527 per day. That could be fairly profitable for you guys. Interesting. Kind of a test for when we have a node running later to connect many CPUs. Are you testing with a proxy as well, the XMRig proxy? Or how about Nexa mining? Neo, what about Nexa mining would you like to know? Like, there's previous stuff done. A lot of people done stuff on how to mine Nexa and overclocking for Nexa and all sorts of stuff about Nexa. So information is widely available. But as for it myself, like I said, we just looked at it. I would be losing about 2 cents a day at my power. But, it all depends how you mine and when you mine. LOL Miner. Yes, that's true. LOL Miner did release a new version miner. I haven't tried it out yet. If you remember back when BZ Miner did release their miner, LOL team actually worked together with BZ. So it's expected that LOL Miner would quickly release one after, because those two guys, those two teams were working together to quickly get a miner out. Now, if you don't know the background story of Nexa and what's going on, like I still don't know the full story. So I'm probably going to be pumping out a little bit of misinformation, but in the end, Wild Rig is they're up to no good. So I try not to use them as much as I can, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, do whatever you want. Don't follow what I do. But so originally, Nexa, they had their bounty. Whoever makes a GPU miner, open source, available type of thing, yada yada. They had a big bounty. It was like $10,000 to get a GPU miner going. They didn't expect anyone to do it so soon, but Wild Rig did do this. As we know, Wild Rig was for Ghost Rider. A lot of these CPU mineable coins and stuff, they released that GPU miner for it. So that's awesome. You have another way to mine these other coins. So they won that bounty. And then right after, supposedly, when they won that bounty, the Nexa dev team or something had their own pool. And I believe there was obviously our plant there as well. So they won the bounty, and then Wild Rig released an update that increased the hash rate by a pretty good amount. But it was locked in at only our plant. No other stratum or protocol could use it. Therefore, the Nexa team on their pool couldn't use it anymore. So obviously everyone went to our plant because you got the increased hash rate and everything, which slowly died that off. There's also something going on about trying to bypass the 5,000 confirmations with a different pool. And obviously it failed because, if miners quit and you paid out all these people early, now all of a sudden you lost all that hash rate and you pretty much go bankrupt because you just gave away all your money up front and then everybody took off on you. So there's a lot of things going that way too with other pools. But anyway, in the end, no one else. That's why there were no pools available for Nexa, because Wild Rig and our plant had something going on in the background where only our plant could utilize the Wild Rig miner. So BZ miner, LOL miner, and the teams got together and finally they released the BZ miner. Now LOL miner has theirs. And now we can see there's more and more pools opening up because Wild Rig and our plant pretty much centralized the entire network for their own gain. So again, I don't know what happened in the background, but it seems pretty sketchy to me. So I do not support anything Wild Rig does anymore. Myself, personally, you guys take your own judge. I know people that if it's giving me more hash rate, it's giving me more hash rate. I'm going to use it. I'm not going to use it. I don't care. I'm boycotting them personally because of all this. So they forced centralization on a single pool. And then BZ miner, LOL miner drop. We have to open up pools now. So I will only use one of those two other miners for Nexa and pretty much anything. I don't care what comes out in the future. If Wild Rig released something, I'm not going to use it, even if they're the only miner, unless that coin is making me like $200 a day per GPU, then I'll use it. But I doubt that's ever going to happen. Anyway, it's an ethics thing. They're scamming people, trying to keep centralization. They made a lot of money because everyone would only use their miner, and that's pretty much what it comes down to. Anyway, so what's going on? Should be a join button down by the likes, dislikes. What's going on? Who's joined? Someone's looking for a join button. Yeah, there should be a join button if you want to be a member of the channel. There's also a big fat money button there for super chats. I'm just kidding. Don't have to. Mind some Elant. What? Team Black Miner does the same thing for VTC. Oh, really? That's another thing. I don't know. I remember when Team Black Miner first came out. I never tested it or anything. I've never even installed it. But it made me wonder, like, first they looked a lot like Phoenix Miner, and then they pretty much stole Team Red Miner's name and then just called it Black Miner. I don't know. I just, conspiracy stuff. But as we know, back in the day, Phoenix Miner had its big thing, and there's a whole bunch of allegations. Is it hashing? Are you getting the actual proper hash rates? Is it just pretending you are, trying to get people on it, and yada, yada. So I never did fully test that, but there's just rumors going on with that thing, just like Phoenix Miner. But have any of you guys actually used it? Like, are you getting legit hash rates reported versus pool? I don't know. Let me know. What's wrong with Wild Rig? They force people into stuff. Don't want to go into it. You can rewind the live stream. You can check it out. Wild Rig was greedy. Now we have lots of pools thanks to them. So it is not all that bad. We would have had a lot more pools a lot earlier than what we're seeing now. A lot of pools wanted online for Nexa. No one could get a miner to work on that for a GPU until BZ miner and LOL miner finally dropped those, and now we're seeing the pools. So it's not that we saw more pools because of it. There would have been a lot more pools right on release date, but Wild Rig would not allow their miner to work with anything else other than the R plant protocol. So yeah, our plant is a very highly customizable from scratch type of pool that they got going on there. So, they do things a little bit different. And that miner is pretty much designed from Wild Rig to only work there. So that's what was going on. And because myself, someone was actually, I was supposed to have a Rabid Nexa pool, but they couldn't get a miner to work. That's why it's not online now. I'm still wondering. I don't know if there's any point of going online anymore because we have a whole bunch of other pools online for Nexa now. So we'll see. But a lot of pools wanted in on it and they couldn't because of that. But now we can. Sofan, Soxfan 96. Thank you very much to the Wolfpack. Much appreciated. 100%. What do we got here? How is RTM doing these days? It's hanging out at the let's look for a price here. Network Flux. What is the price of it at? Let's go Raptorium. Engage. Alexander Fleener to help reload your Flux bag. Hey, thank you very much. I gotta wait. I have a goal. You gotta set the goals. You don't just like, oh, it's gonna go up, I'm gonna lose money, buy back in. No, I have a goal. I think it's gonna go down to under $1 Canadian. That's my goal. 80 to 90 cents Canadian is my buy back in to gain some coins. So thank you very much. We'll get some more Flux hopefully when it hits the levels I want. Okay, Raptorium price. It's coming up a little bit here, I see. So 7 days. It's on the downhill slant some days, 1 month. Oh, it's actually up over the month though by a decent amount. So yeah, but they're doing a lot of things. There's more details come. They're doing something with Tron. I don't know what the details on that is. Something with Tron. As for games, obviously we know they're working on their MMO. That's very early development. They're still working on the lore and the quests and stuff like that. So, it takes a long time to do these things. Hopefully they do it right. But they also have a lineage. Was it lineage? They're doing a lineage reboot or something, which has the Raptorium ecosystem built into it as well. And that sounds like it's almost done. So that's kind of neat. I've never really played that game. I heard it's like you got to play that thing 24/7 or you're fall behind type of thing. But I don't know. I never really played Lineage much, but maybe some of you guys have. So they got that going on. And what else are they doing? So they also released their futures update. There's so much stuff. They do a live stream every Saturday or Sunday. So they might have one later on today. And they do like a dev update on what they're doing. So as far as I know, they're doing a futures contract. Now they're predicting, or not predicting, but they're mentioning they're in the end. So as a goal, this is what Raptorium project pretty much wants to do. So yes, they got the games thing going on the side, but they're saying they want to do everything built. You can build on the chain, have the apps, the DeFi, everything. They want to do everything that Ethereum has done, but they're going to be able to do it supposedly faster, more secure, decentralized, and cheaper. So example, running a node is going to be a lot cheaper. They have the smart contracts and stuff like that is going to be running on the smart node side. So smart nodes will start gaining even more, what's it called? We'll be gaining a little bit more revenue, not just the 1,000 out of every block reward anymore, because the smart contracts and stuff will be validated smart node side on top of being the backup security. So that'll increase some of the, it's almost like a POS side back there. So we can almost think Raptorium is moving to a split chain operation. And then the proof of work side is going to be validating RTM and the transactions that unfold on that. So there's going to be two levels of, I guess, validations going across Raptorium moving in the future. So they're trying to do a lot of cool things. It's just that it takes time and, over time. So you know what, 4 years from now, 5 years from now, everyone will be like, what, Raptorium is awesome, and then other people will be like, oh, I wish I got into it. That's how it always works out. But I have high hopes for what Raptorium sounds like they're trying to do. We just got to give it time and wait for it to fully mature and stuff. So it'll be interesting. Ragnarok Online is the best morph in the world. Ragnarok Online. I don't know if I tried that one. I got to try it out. I'm going to write that down. How old is it? When did it come out? What do you do? Reg Online. There you go. Reg Online. I wrote it down. I'm going to check it out later. Do you play that right now, Panda? We do some gaming channel stuff. You can go live from the Rabid gaming channel and play some Ragnarok live. Can we GPU mine REM? REM. Why did I say REM now? What's the frequency, Kenneth? You know that song. Anyway, can we GPU mine RTM? Yes, but you're better off doing it on a CPU. It's a lot more efficient, but you can. And again, it comes down to utilizing Wild Rig, which I just said I don't want to use them anymore. Oh, hey, Ontario. What's going on, Dave Hall from Ontario? What's he up to? Rabid, you watching BTC? Well, usually, why, is it doing something? Did it just moon? Well, according to my intro, it went to $1 million. Did you say BT? Yeah, BTC. Let's see what's going on with BTC. Engage. Oh, we're going up. We're going up. I better buy some Flux because now Flux is going to go back up again. 7 days. Yeah, BTC is doing its thing. 23K. So yeah, I feel BTC, I've talked about it before, we could see a 3 to 4x. What was that prediction based on? Anyone remember? So what was the bottom? 15.5. We could see a 3x. So what is that? What's a 3x at 15 times 3? So that's like 46,000. So we could see upwards to 46, maybe even 55,000 sometime this year across Bitcoin based in the past. But it's not going to stay there. We're not in a bull run. Things look good. People see green and they're like, awesome. This is a wicked. We're turning into a bull run. That's not going to happen. I really don't think we're in a bull run, guys. Don't be tricked. So don't just start buying in. The price is going to go up. The price is going to come back down. I feel 2023 is a good year to learn how to trade. That's what I am slowly doing. I don't know how to trade at all. I'm probably going to lose all my money, but not financial advice. But I feel there's going to be a lot of ups and downs. The average is going to be sideways. I just don't know what that number is going to be at. It's not going to be sideways from the bottom. It's probably, it might be, right now it might be the middle ground sideways, 23.6. So, through the ups and downs right now could be our potential middle ground. And we'll just see ups and downs from the 23K mark throughout the end of the year. I really don't feel we're going to hit any massive gains. Well, upwards to 50K is a pretty good gain, but like I said, it's going to drop back down next year. End of next year, 2024 is when we're going to start seeing some nice increased spikes. That is after the Bitcoin halving. We're going to start seeing some momentum towards the end of the year, and we will hit the all-time highs again sometime in 2025. And that's going to be a good time for everybody. But are you going to take profits this time? Are you not going to take profits this time? Are you just going to hodl and say it's going to go higher and higher? Who knows? Everyone has a different momentum. With it, we'll bring in a lot more people. Again, every cycle gets larger and brings in more people. Keep in mind, 2026 will most likely end up being a bear market again. So I don't want to say encourage, that's like forcing or whatever. So do whatever you want, not financial advice, but I'm most likely going to be taking profits on everything. Probably, most likely, I think. We'll see. Yeah, price only goes up. That's correct. When does it ever go down? It never goes down. This is crypto. Price doesn't drop in crypto, does it? No, we only go to the moon. We have one price and one target. That is the moon and beyond. Oh, craziness. What do we got going on here? We got a bunch of ads here. Could tank next week with the FOMC. Yeah, I don't know when all these meetings are. Remember, I'm in Canada. We don't follow all this stuff, but on crypto we probably should, because USD is situated around everything. So yeah, it'll be interesting. So I don't know about these meetings when they're coming up, what they're happening. Usually I get all that information from you guys or DJ Mines. He's up on Twitter there tweeting away. Reports coming in. This is coming in. This is going to do that. So that's kind of how I figure out, maybe something's about to happen because I don't follow, when these things are happening. So interesting. There's a report coming out here sometime. So we'll see what happens after that. I can't because I work tonight. Tomorrow I got to work early. Stop. What's going on with the stop? Who's doing that? FOD, please. 20. What's with all these things? What's that guy doing? Oh, I can't do nothing to that one. Stop. Engage. How do I fix this? Oh, there we go. Someone beat me to it. I was trying to look for the buttons. Oh, Fudweiser got him. Get him, Fud. Attaboy. Fudweiser. 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 All right. Anyway, continuing on. What were we talking about? CryptoCraft does everything you need for news. CryptoCraft. Yeah, I have something here. What's crypto crap? I'll check it out later. I got some new stuff. Let's see what's looking up in the news. Let me click on the button. I gotta find it. Where's my button? Crypto, market cap, crypto post, news. Let's see what's going on in the crypto news today. I'm gonna click that. Engage. There we go. Artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency. The rise of AI-focused projects in 2023. North Korean hackers launder 27 million ETH from Harmony Bridge attack. Oh, interesting. That 27 mil. No one will miss that. Nearly 13 billion in sales, breaking down 5 NFT collection sales. Okay, don't care about NFTs. JP Morgan CEO says BTC is fraudulent. A pet rock. Bank of America says CBDCs are a natural evolution. That's hilarious. I get a kick out of this whole CBDC thing. Like, you remember, look way back when Bitcoin, oh, digital currencies, scams, used for crime, garbage, there'll never be a digital currency, yada, yada, yada. As the evolution moves off and more people move to the crypto world and so on, all of a sudden they start talking about the CBDCs, which is literally a digital currency, which they used to say was absolute garbage and never be a possible thing. Now they're saying, oh, it's the next natural evolution. Well, we know this. We've always known it is. It's not in the form of what they want it to be, but we know what's going on. Anyway, crypto bank custodian denied membership in U.S. Reserve. K don't care. Bitcoin eyes 25K as BTC price nears best weekly. What is this? Ghanaian and Nigerian central bank opens respective regulatory sandbox. South Korea to deploy cryptocurrency tracking system in 23. Yuga Labs founder taken absence due to health reasons. Okay. FTX creditors list. BlockFi 1.2 billion exposure. New Celsius token. Yeah, what's going on with that? Did you guys hear about that? What is that? Like, they want to leverage a new token now for the bankrupt? I don't know. I don't know. It's just like, oh yeah, we're gonna create our own token again and mint not fake money, but mint more money out of nowhere so that we can go more bankrupt. But at least we can try to pay people back or something. I don't know what's going on there. Anyway, yeah. So there's a little bit of news. I'm personally not touching it. They all look like scams. Any crypto project that advertised anything AI related turned into a turd. 2K more and breaking out to 30K. That's awesome. Now, that means FLUX and stuff is probably going to go up. So I probably made a bad call in selling. I should have waited a little bit, but I guess we'll see. I'm still going to wait it out and play it. Who cares? You know what? If anything, I at least got a little bit of power, or at least I took some money out to cover my power bill coming up. So let's look here. FLUX. What's the price of FLUX looking like? Oh, and it's still going down. Bitcoin, oh, there's a little blop there. This is the one there. Still going down. I still have hope. I still have hope. The volume's dying down on FLUX too, though. Interesting. They're all putting their money in the Bitcoins. So it's still going down. I still have hope. Where's, I got to look at the Canadian price here. Where's the Canadian price? I base all my stuff on Canada because that's where I live. So we're at $1.23. So I sold at $1.30. So I got a ways to go because my goal is about 85-90 cents Canadian to buy back in. That should give me an extra 100 coins or so based on like 337 coins. So we'll see what happens. I'm just waiting, but it's still on a downward trend. So those of you guys that are hodling, you're like, oh no, go back up. For me, I'm like, yes, go back down, hit the floor. That's just the way I'm doing it right now. Yes, the FLUX halving is right ahead for sure. Yeah, it's coming up in 9 days or something. I haven't really looked into it all yet. It'll be interesting to see. Obviously, it's pretty common. We pretty much know it's going to happen. Half the hash rate we're literally probably have to cave off. Now, people are mining at a loss, hoping, maybe only 40% of the hash rate will lift off and take off, go somewhere else. I don't know. But half the hash rate, that's what happened with Ravencoin. It literally like exactly 50% of the hash rate left the network when that happened to Ravencoin, and the profitability remained pretty much exactly where it was. So, we'll just wait and see. But in theory, it makes sense. Half the rewards, half the miners. Now, it does become more scarce, but it doesn't matter what us miners think. It comes down to investors. Now, you might think it's undervalued. Some people might think it's overvalued. I really hope it's very undervalued right now because we need a coin to really explode, especially a proof of work coin to help more miners come back online. So we just have to wait and see what happens. I think the halving killed Raven. Hey, we don't know. We don't know because remember, all this stuff was happening in the bear market. So we have to wait for an actual bull market to see where is the investors' money going to flow? Obviously, most investors' money is going to flow into the top whatever coins, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stuff like that. Raven is still up there. Raven's doing pretty good. It's in there. What is it? Coin market. Let's take a look at good old Raven coin today. Raven coin. What are you looking like? Bam. Oh, it's on an uphill swing here. Not bad. Hey, what was this? 4 cents. What was its all-time high? 27 cents was Raven Coin's all-time high. Interesting. We'll see what happens. Now, what do you guys seriously think Flux was actually going to get at? Like, we looked at this yesterday, and I don't know. Some of you guys may agree. Some of you guys may disagree. Let's just punch back into this one again. Where is it? Stop the stupid pop-ups everywhere. Okay, there. Chart 2. So this is what we looked at yesterday a bit. So here is, I guess, all the coins. So this is current prices and stuff like that. We took a look at it, GPU mining and Ethereum. So actually, where were we? GPUs. Let's go to this. We had GPUs over here. I have to adjust this again. Apologize. Go. Chart 2. All right. So here was Ethereum. Up here somewhere. There we go. So at 11 cent power, Ethereum on the 14th, the day prior to the merge, it had a price of $16,035. It was paying $21 million to all the miners, 21.9. I was making you $1.54 on a single 3070 the day before the merge, kind of going down this bear market. And that was a profit of $1.20. So pretty much as a miner, we don't need $1.20 per GPU. Obviously, that would be nice again, but we need every coin combined to equal about $21.9 million to make this amount for the miners that were on Ethereum, based on the hash rate and everything that was there currently. So $1.20 if a coin is paying, or if all the coins together could be around 21.9 million is pretty much what we're trying to see here. So if we come into here again, we're just going to look at this. No. Oh, I just messed up all my windows now. Chart 2. So we're coming back into this. Right there. So here we can see this is what the price is right now. And everything added up is a total of 913,000, which is 95% down today, still with all these coins added together. And here's Ethereum. It was at 21.9. I have that there. So I took everything here and I put everything as, come on, move. There we go. Here's all the all-time highs. Based on all these coins, this is the all-time high any of these coins took. Now, Kaspa and Nexa are actually underneath Ethereum Classic. They're the newer coins that are merged. We were talking about a new coin may come out and release. And they haven't really seen a bull run yet. So Nexa could see massive explosions, Kaspa as well. That's a lot of uncertainty we have moving forward here. But right now, they're paying 115. We got Raven coin is currently at 844. Hey, that's actually quite a bit. Why is that like that? Oh, wait, never mind. That's based on the all-time high. So I took the all-time highs on every one of these coins. And ones that have a date beside it means it didn't hit an all-time high. It was actually less than a previous bull run, and 2021 was a huge bull run. But Ergo didn't see an all-time high in 2021. Its all-time high was actually in 2017. Bitcoin Gold 2017, Beam, Eternity. A lot of these were back in 2018 and stuff when they first dropped. And a lot of them also are like 100x, 1000x of what they are right now. Some of these coins hit were very, very high back in these days and kind of just died off. Regardless, altogether with these coins, when they were all at the absolute all-time high between all these years, if every coin here hit their all-time high, going to GPU miners, we are still down 73% of what Ethereum was, making $1.20 per GPU. So at the all-time high, we're getting about $6.6 million, which is pretty darn good. That's a lot more than now. But we got to remember, if these coins were hitting $6.6 million right now, or they're up, we'd be seeing some profits. But the unknowns are Nexa could see quite a bit of huge gains. Caspas could see some huge gains. But at the same time, Caspa and Nexa may end up becoming FPGAs and ASICs in the next 4 to 5 years. So we don't know what's going on there. Also, we don't know how much hardware is still shut off. There's a lot of hardware that is still just waiting to turn on that will slam more into these projects. So it's going to be an interesting year for GPUs, I feel, or I guess an interesting cycle moving into 2025 to see how well this play off. Because in theory, with all those coins still at their all-time highs, we are still down 73% of revenue with a lot of GPUs just waiting to turn back on. And now I can see which screen I messed up. I don't know. One of these. We'll see. I'm streaming now. Goodbye, people. Don't stop. Oh, okay. See you later, Panda. Have fun. Have a good stream. Should we go raid them? I'm just kidding, guys. So, yeah, we'll continue on with our AMA and see what's going on. Let's go watch RPM to be rude. Just follow. What? Don't be mean to people. You got to be nice. It's always about being nice, being mellow. BTC new highs since mid-August. Yeah, that's nice. That's awesome. BTC is seeing some nice gains. We're on right. Let's just watch that. Let's go to, actually, I got my own ticker right here. Up 3%. You know, I'm going to go to, let's check out this. If you guys are, let's go into crypto. We're going to go to coin market cap here. The RabidMining coin market cap. I got to adjust this still. You know, I still have some, you know, I got a lot of stuff on the go. I'm always trying to do. So sorry about that. But okay, we're going to go into BTC here. Now here we can see we're still down from the all-time high. We're down to 65.78%. So you can see when the all-time high was from the date and so on. Let's just jump in to see its price engage. Okay, there. 7 days loading. Boom. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're doing some crazy numbers. Crazy stuff. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Go back. Oh no, I lost my home page. There we go. Back in. BTC is. Oh no, I see some red dots. Red dots. Red dots are bad. As long as the red is on Flux, I'm good. Because, you know, remember, I have to buy in at like 80 cents Canadian. You're building a channel. Would you suggest to help me not get 2 viewers? What? Okay, so Power Minds Crypto says, at RabidMining, I'm building a channel. What would you suggest to help me not get 2 viewers per stream? So you want less than 2? No, I'm just kidding. Just be consistent, you know, find a schedule, whatever works for you. And then as you stream more and more, eventually people will kind of catch on to your schedules and they'll make themselves available and stuff for your streams when they do come online. So it just starts with picking a schedule, roll with it, and just keep rolling, I guess would be the best way to say. Techman is heading off to Pandaland soon, or maybe the casino. Is that code? I'm just kidding. If that happens, I agree that will help the use case for Flux. They need to develop more ways the Flux coin can be used. Otherwise, there's plenty of supply even with the halving. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll have to wait. We have to wait and see, because like Flux is doing a lot of stuff. A nice, slow, steady growth is better in theory than a big pump growth. But then again, BTC started with a huge pump growth, and then it brought a lot of people into it. So, you know, it just depends how you want to go about it. But we're seeing a sea of green right now, and that's a good sign. So what will Flux actually hit? I have no idea. Zero ideas. A lot of people think it's, you know, the only coin that should pump. Depending who you ask, you'll get a different answer. I just don't know. I feel with everything they are doing, they are probably severely undervalued. But we're not the ones who decide where the value is coming from. It's the investors. The investors put their money where they see the value is going to. And obviously, you know, most of the money is going to flow into something like Bitcoin and stuff. So we have to keep that in mind as well. And, you know, maybe, I don't know. A lot of uncertainty. What is needed to spin up a RTM node? Nothing much. You need 1.8 million coins and then a platform like Pecunia or whatever. So example, Pecunia is this platform right here. Engage. So you can open this up. You know, here's my dashboard. Here's Pecunia. And then here you can see, I guess the Raptorium node is right here. So it's all rocking there. But, to spin one up, you just come into home here. It's very easy. You just go search. We'll go RTM, click on Raptorium, host, 6 months. So it's $11.97 for 6 months. So like, what is that? Like $2 a month or something? Very cheap. And then you just hit proceed, and then you'll just have to do all your transactions to throw up your node. All your coins remain within your own wallet. You hold full custody of your coins. And if if Raptorium pumps to, say it hits $10, that'd be awesome. You can just simply go into your own wallet, unlock your locked coins, and then send them and sell them if you want it. So you hold on, have full custody. Nothing's locked forever. They are locked into the node until you unlock them within your wallet, and then you can send them off. So you don't have to worry about anything be gone or locked away or anything like that. You can self-host as well. You only need like 2 to 4 cores, like one of those little B links. I think I have a link for them in the description. I'm not sure, but I still have that. I want to test out its mining performance on it. But I have a little B link box. I use those things for everything. Like I run Monero nodes. I don't have a Raptorium node set up through it, but you can use them for that. The specs are there. I don't know how much bandwidth Raptorium actually needs. So that's the other issue. I don't think it uses very much. Most nodes aren't as, intensive like something like a FLUX node needs, because I have no issues running a lot of different things. I just can't run a FLUX node because my bandwidth isn't high enough. But yeah, I run pools and Yatacoin nodes and all sorts of stuff off those nice little B-Link boxes and so on. So they're a great tool to have at a miner's expense. Matic is up 15% over the last 7 days. That's pretty good. ETH and Doge are bottom down over the last 7 days. The only 2 in the top 10 that are red. That's it. Yeah, that is interesting to think about. It's weird because every time we see a pump, it's almost like something different pumps each time. So, like you said, Dogecoin and ETH aren't seeing that big of pumps right now. But, Bitcoin could go down, and then we move into the next, little Bitcoin pump, and Doge and Litecoin and ETH could see huge gains across the board, while the other coins go down or see others. So it's interesting how the transfer of money goes around. There's a lot of day trading obviously going in the background as well we have to account for, but yeah, who knows? Hoping to go live around 4 Eastern, and I will get you mod. 4 Eastern, 3, so that's about 2 my time. I'll see if I'm around. That's in 2 hours from now, actually. Yeah, they mine through Hive and pay fees. What? Who mines through Hive? What's going on? What are you talking about? Matic 60. What is needed to spin up? Okay, went through all that. No, Techman's not going to the casino today. All right, that's cool. So do we have any questions, guys, though? Panda's live. We've been here for a little bit. Throat's getting dry, but, I need to find some type of video to do some content on. I got to take the little one skating. Maybe we'll play hockey. We'll see. So I got all that stuff going on. So we'll get to your last few questions here, and then we will probably wrap the stream up. If anybody has any questions, give it a couple minutes. Friends don't let friends use POS. 100% true. Don't use POS unless you prefer centralization. People mine NiceHash through Hive and pay Hive fees, claiming they're profitable and not using NiceHash. I never thought about that. That's a good point, Crypto Moons. Yeah, you'd have to pay your Hive fees by mining to NiceHash. Now, does NiceHash act? It doesn't profit switch you when you do that, though. When you mine through NiceHash, you're mining. I never tried it. Aren't you mining to the specific stratum? Like, example, if you're mining ETC to NiceHash, you're only mining NiceHash. So if the big bids come in, that's awesome. You get that, but it's not going to move, to Zel hash or something like that. You have to pick the stratum that you want to mine to. On top of, you're paying the Hive OS fees. So I never thought about that. That's very interesting there. That's a very good point. Do you know how much bandwidth Flux Cumulus nodes to use? We can Google that for sure. Flux nodes. Let's just look at Flux nodes and see what pops up. It should tell us everything we want to know. Nodes. There we go. The Cumulus, is that what you asked for? Yeah, Cumulus. Oh yeah, the little guy here. So it looks like 25. You need a 25 megabyte down/up speed. So I'm also don't know, is this MB as in megabyte, or is this like the Mbps, or like, depending what you look at? Like in theory, I got 50 down, 10 up. So if this is like the smaller one, I could run a couple flux nodes based on that, but I think this is the actual megabyte. But I think the megabyte is actually a capital B. I'm not really sure. Is M, capital B the megabyte and capital M small b megabits? Or is this megabytes? There's some confusion. Like a megabyte versus a megabit is two different things. If this is a megabit, I would be able to utilize a Cumulus node. If it's a megabyte, then I can't. So anybody know what this one actually is using? Is anyone running a Cumulus node right now? You can tell me the bandwidth that it's using. So it's megabits. So like megabyte. So I can't run this. I have 10 up. I cannot run this because it needs the big one. Okay. So yeah. All right. Thank you very much, Flux, for making that confusing. I'm just kidding. All right. So megabit. It's not a megabyte. Oh wait, this is a megabit. So this is the smaller one. I don't know. Byte is B, bits is lower. Crap. I gotta look into this. John Lemon is running 3 Cumulus nodes. What's the bandwidth? Do you have a tracker? Are you noticing how much you're actually using? 25 MB is what's needed. Yes, the smaller. So this is the smaller one. So I might be, I gotta try this now. I might be able to. Thank you very much, PK, for the $2. Thanks, Rabid, showing some love. Much appreciated, 100% for sure. Maybe I can buy some food this week. Awesome. Yes, the smaller. I don't know. And I was thinking, I should just try this and see what happens. Once my Titan node is done, maybe I'll just try to spin up a Cumulus node and just try it. And if it fails, it fails. Then I don't have to worry about it. Then I know for a fact that I can't do it. So, you know what? I might just try it one day. We'll see. I gotta wait for my Titan node to become unlocked though, and I gotta wait from a year. So I don't know when I put it on. It's like I think sometime this summer I did it. Will be 1 year. So we'll see what happens. I have unlimited bandwidth. I just don't have very fast speed. And yeah, I don't know. I also got to look into other things too. Like if I'm using too much, how will it affect my live streams and so on? Because you need that uploading speed and stuff. So it'll be interesting. All right. So last minute, any more questions? Megabits MB. So the small b is the bits. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to look into it. We'll see what happens. Maybe I will attempt this in the summer and see if I can do it. So a single Cumulus has used 457 gigabytes so far this month. And it's almost the end of the month. So that's actually, it's not too much. 400. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We'll wait, see what happens. All right, guys. So I guess we're going to wrap this one up now, though. I do appreciate everyone for showing up to this live stream. So I will see you guys all in the next one.
Rabid out.